A very good evening and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your greatest support. Now, I don't know what to say, or I don't know how to start this conversation because I'm finding it difficult, bearing in mind that a lot of people have died. So my question is this. Let me just start by asking this question. That who are we supposed to blame under this circumstance? Like now, a plane is crashing and a chopper is crashing, killing everybody that was in it, and then also going ahead and killing the residents. I'm talking about an accident, a plane crash that have just happened in Mwihoko, whereby everybody that was in the chopper has been burned to ashes, including the residents, some of the houses. Just to listen to some of these conversations, some of these people, the way they are saying, and then I come back so they can continue the second story. Listen to this.
So this is Mwihoko. Na hivi ndivyo mambo iko. Hapa ni ndege imeanguka Mwihoko. Vile unaona hapo hivyo, hii ni rescue inaendelea. Hii ni gari ya Ruiro ya moto. Ya wanajeshi imeisha maji, imeendea maji. So hii ndege inasemekana ni ya wanajeshi. Na so far it is beyond recognition. Ndege imeisha, imepita na nyumba Mwihoko. It is a disaster. You can see people are here in thousands. People are here in thousands because wanasema ile sauti wamesikia wajaisikia. This is the situation, guys. This is the situation. This is the situation. You can see. Hawa ni wananchi wamejaa hapa. Wananchi wamejaa hapa. This is terrible. This is terrible. Mwihoko sio kuzuri. Ambulances, watu wengine wamepatwa kwa nyumba ndani. So kuna uwezekano kuna wengine walikuwa ndani ya nyumba. And ndege so far hakuna mtu amepatikana hata mmoja. Ni helikopta ya wanajeshi. Helikopta ya wanajeshi. Hatujui ni nani aliyekuwa ndani. Hatujui ni nani. Lakini ni ya wanajeshi. It's a military chopper. This is Mwihoko. This is Mwihoko. Things are not okay. Mambo hapa ni live na ni mbaya. So this is what has happened in Mwihoko, a plane crash that imeibuka na ikapita na nyumba zilikuwa hapa. So what is happening here is rescue that is going on. You can see Githurai Municipal Manager on ground. You can see the area MCA, Mr. George, is also around here. And the Githurai Municipality admins water department, environment, Mr. David, fire department is here. They are doing so much. And what is happening here is a rescue that is going on. So far 2 bodies have been seen. Zimepatikana 2 bodies already. And our Ruiru fire department ilifika hapa mapema sana na ikasaidiana na wanajeshi. The army helicopter ambayo imeanguka mahali hapa, haijulikani ilikuwa na watu wangapi ndani. Vile hapa kulikuwa nyumba, so hatujui kama kuna watu walikuwa wamelala ndani. So what they are doing here ni kutoa kila mawe to make sure that if there is anyone who was inside or trapped inside, ameweza kutolewa. It is so unfortunate and we are so sorry to the families, and the government is here in full. The residents here, vijana wa mtaa hapa wanasaidiana na maaskari, wanasaidiana na the departments who are here, and they are doing a very good job. This is the area MC anaitwa Mr. George, and he came here very early, and he has been doing a commendable job together with the army municipal manager, and you can see the army here. They are doing a very good job. So far 2 bodies have been zimeweza kuonekana. Residents wa hapa Mwihoko wamejitokeza kwa wingi sana, wamekuja ku witness, and we could be having more cases of bodies because you can see nyumba wakati Rigongo iliweza kuporomoka. So rescue is still ongoing. So far 2 bodies have been spotted na zimeweza kufunikwa, zinangoja kazi iweze kufanyika. Kuna nyumba pia hapa, ukiangalia ndani utaona vile inakaa. You can see what happened here. So this is electricity. Unaona ile hasara imepatikana hapa. You can see this was someone's house. This is what is happening. You can see everybody here is trying to do something, at least to help. Everyone is trying to help. It is a matter of urgency. It is an emergency that has hit the people of Mwihoko. And to the victims and the families, we are so sorry about this. Unfortunately, we do not know how many people are either trapped here or are part of this accident. So far 2 bodies have been identified. Zimeweza kuonekana, zimeungua, some beyond recognition. And it is happening right in Mwihoko. It is happening right in Mwihoko. Ambulance imeweza kuingia. Telling you what is happening here, it's not. Hii ni kitu mbaya. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Things are bad. Wewe.
Nasikia Kim. Niki. Nini? Ai, wewe usitoe hizo vitu.
Kuna watu sasa ndio tunataka kujua maji kuisha. Wewe unauliza ndege imeisha. Hapa kuna watu. Ini mlango hii.
And the people that were inside the houses, I don't. So I'm trying to figure it out, or maybe I'm trying to look at this thing this way. That why is it that before these choppers take off to their destinations, they're not normally being checked well? The same thing happened during the time that General Gula died on a plane crash. So right now it is the same military, the same KDF people have died. So I really don't know. I really don't know how we are going to get to know the exact people that have died. But I think it's going to be very easy. But now to know exactly that because they've been burned to ashes. And according to the people that were there, they're saying that ilianza na sparks. The plane started emitting fire sparks before crashing. So it means that these things started wakati ambapo chopper ilikuwa juu. The second story is about CS Mbadi when he was at the Senate today, the Senate committee today, when he was being grilled. And I really don't know. You know, these guys sometimes I don't know whether I should say that they prepare themselves before going here, or maybe they just go for the sake of going. Because listening to Mbadi speaking, it's like they've done everything right. But we know very well that there's nothing constructive that they've done. It is just that they're trying to make it look like wamefanya kazi, but in real sense there is nothing ambayo wamefanya ambayo sisi kama wananchi tunaweza tukafurahia na yale mambo ambayo wamekuwa yakifanya. I want us to listen to John Mbadi, and then please don't forget to drop me a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think and where exactly you are watching this video from. What this?
Compel the county to come up with a clear plan that would then be, I think, addressed. I think control of budget. You've got a role in that, in making sure that there's a proper recovery plan. And sometimes that's what some of these counties need, because primary oversight has died across the counties. The county assemblies are completely incapable of holding their governors to account. When we bring the governors here, we are doing secondary oversight. We don't have an insight or input on their budgeting, on their procurement, on their spending, on their appointments. We are, what do you call those doctors who Johansson would work? Yeah, we are morticians. We are morticians. And yet the public will tell me in my county that you are not correcting the government of their misdeeds. And yet that is a primary responsibility of the county assembly. So that's the frustration that brings us to this thinking that there are some counties where we need to put under administration for 60 days. And I want to encourage you to apply your mind to it, because it is not necessarily killing devolution, but the corruption and the bad behaviors in county governments, some which are led by governors from the party that Senator Sifuna comes from, is an embarrassment.
Correct. Chair, in fact, that's the part of the provisions that I wanted to point the CS to. And the other attribute of a party that I come from is that we like to take bold action. CS, just for the sake of the frustration of the Senate, just give us one county. But you see, I'm also wondering how this will work, because you've also been accused as as a ministry, they say that the National Treasury thinks that it is a treasury for the national government, that you prioritize national government. Can you tell us, for instance, sitting here today, whether you ever comply with the disbursement schedule that is passed by the Senate? What is the most current disbursement now? You see, Chair, that this particular mechanism would only work where the National Treasury is actually complying with what is it called, the disbursement schedule. So if you are telling governors you'll punish them for 2 months, and they are saying the last disbursement you have said is for which month are we on? In August, they'll tell you the last money they got is for May. Then how will this mechanism come in, CS? So personally, I just wanted to let you know that personally I'm very happy with the move to the accrual basis, because the CS knows that
Financial assets as ODM of 11 billion.
correct.
And this treasury will have to pay.
They will have to pay. You know, Chair, in fact, I want the CS to know that I am going to initiate recovery proceedings. So if you see me obtaining orders for your detention, don't think it is political. I just need that money, and you know why I need that money.
It will be entirely professional and technical.
Correct.
CS, I think the first part was how timely are we? Because if you're holding disbursements for 60 days, then you can only do that in a regime where you are timely in your disbursements.
Thank you. Chair, I will address this, but allow me to start with what my Secretary General says about my possible detention. And just also to own up and say that if there's one thing that I pushed with the figure, probably even harder than the SG when I was his chairman for 10 years, was when I was his chairman for 10 years, was allocating the resources that are statutory provided for political parties. And that, up to now, is something that is not happening, largely because of financial challenges. But the money owed to any political party will now be a clear debt recognized in books. And so it will no longer be an audit query. And we will do whatever we can to try to make sure that money goes to political parties, because our constitution makes Kenya a multi-party democracy. And political parties' position in our democratic space cannot be overemphasized. And as someone who has been in party leadership for all that time, it is something that I would not shy away from repeating, that we must try to work on. So I hope, my Secretary General, you will not implement your, is it a threat? But I would understand.
As long as it's done through the proper justice and legal systems,
Yes.
because I know he has a group of goons that can detain you at short
No,
notice.
the advantage I have is over 90% of those goons are my friends.
You are completely out of order for...
Yeah, but anyway.
Chair.
Now, can I then proceed and address these other issues? Because I think that has,
okay.
there are other
Yeah,
issues that were
respond
raised.
then. Yeah.
Then I could address them quickly. On the issue of disbursement, Chair, I cannot sit here and misreport that government has been timely and effective in releasing funds to counties, just like other government departments have been affected sometimes with the cash crunch, so counties have been. And I will tell you that at times counties get even better favorable treatment from the National Treasury than other MDAs and other spending units of government. And that is also because the county government is a bit unique in the way they are structured, because if you don't give them money, you are like shutting their doors and closing them completely. So a lot of efforts have to be made. But I would also pride myself here and give and say that this government has been very responsive in terms of addressing the cash challenges to counties. Why do I say so? I remember last financial year, apart from the arrears that were carried forward from 2023 to 2024, 2023, 2024, there was carryover to July 2024, which is 2024-2025, the year that just ended. There was a carryover of about 31 billion. That's the amount that was paid in July. After that, it almost took us to October to again give money to counties because of the division of revenue and county allocation of revenue bill, which delayed. And this has been the practice, Chair. And there is no single year for a very long time when the government of Kenya, national government, has, through the National Treasury, has transferred full allocation for the year to the counties. But I must be with confidence and happiness, I would say that 2024-2025 was a different year. That by 30th of June 2025, we not only transferred all the allocations for 2024-25 to the counties by 26th of June, but that even the arrears for 2023-24 was paid of 31 billion in that year. So we paid all the 387 billion allocation plus the arrears that were carried forward. Now, that was done. In fact, the May transfer was done on 19th of June, and the June transfer, the June 2025 allocation was transferred on 26th of June. Now, even though we don't still have County Allocation of Revenue Act in place, which I think National Assembly, I don't know whether they passed it yesterday or they're passing it today.
I think we have processed CARA.
The Senate has done with it. Is done with it.
Because the beauty is that this year DORA was approved on 30th of June, so there was no delay on DORA, but on CARA.
CARA is in the National Assembly, the Senate, I'm aware. Actually, I think they indicated yesterday, I listened to National Assembly, they said they will pass it today, I think. Now, DORA, again, was passed quickly, Chair, and you'll agree now I can disclose that we had an engagement, the Senate leadership, National Assembly, and the Treasury, and we agreed that there is no need to fight. I mean, we are serving the same people. And when a proposal was put to the National Treasury to increase by 10 billion, I accepted on behalf of the National Treasury in consultation with the government. And so we quickly agreed, and in a record, for so many years now, we haven't had division of revenue bill being assented to before 30th of June. Now, this year, so I was saying, even without CARA, I've already given instruction to my team. On Monday, latest Tuesday next week, we are going to transfer the July allocation to counties in full to all the 47 counties. And so then we will now remain with August, which we are still in August today. But I want to commit here before the people of Kenya.
Senator Sifuna, what are you whispering?
I'm saying now, that sounds like us.
Us who?
As ODM.
That's a very rare compliment. So that's why I wanted it to be.
I'm happy. We are gradually moving towards, with my SG, towards him understanding what the expert they sent to the Treasury has been able to achieve. I think he has taken a bit of time really to appreciate this, but he's appreciating it, and I thank him. Now, so I want to commit here to the people of Kenya that the July allocation to counties, all the 47, will go latest Tuesday next week. And Chair, by the way, last financial year, we even cleared transfers to CDF in full, including the arrears of 13 billion from the previous year. Finally, even the pensions, even for women reps or the GAF was transferred in full, including the pension claims that came to Treasury, we processed and cleared. Now, on the issue of list of shame, I take note. I think I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to engage our minds more as Treasury on application of 225 of the Constitution, Article 225 of the Constitution, on how to deal with some of these counties which have persistently refused to follow the law in financial management. Finally, on Nairobi County, I want to agree. I think we must now. Unfortunately, Senator Sifuna, through the chair, I've tried to engage. You know, we did commission from the report of the Senate, your sister committee, chaired by Honorable Sotsi. We constituted a team that looked into this, especially pending bills relating to pension schemes. And Nairobi County is a big culprit at over 100 billion owed. And Mombasa County at 28 billion. The others are about $1 billion or less, but not to say that they also don't owe money. Now, I've tried to engage. We've sat with Mombasa County, and I wanted also to meet Nairobi County. Somehow it has been difficult. The governor sent his officers, but I thought if I have to engage, I need to engage with the governor because the buck stops with him. So once we get this engagement, we are going to agree. In fact, there are a lot of proposals. I don't know whether this report has come to the Senate, but it will come if it hasn't come. There are a lot of proposals how to deal with these amounts owing. The national government is owing, the counties is owing the national government. We need to find a way of settling them in a way that both parties benefit.
Yes, just confirm, the report is already ready on those proposals of dealing with those pending bills. Is the report ready? Or I heard you...
The report is actually has been submitted to me.
Oh, okay.
Yes, then, the report of the committee, and which will find its way to the Senate if it has not.
Okay.
I'll just work with my team. It's a very comprehensive report. They did a good job. And so we need to tie it up. So first I'll meet with the Nairobi County because it's the biggest culprit here. We engage and see how the national government can make good what we owe the counties and vice versa, so that this problem does not persist. So that is what I would say, not to deny that national government is also not only, we owe the money. You see what happened also between the Kenya Power and Lighting with Nairobi County. We don't want such kind of scenes to happen in a country where we pride ourselves as civilized as Kenya. So I think those are the issues that were raised, Chair.
Okay, just to allow us to prosecute the last question, Senator Dulo, Senator Cherargei, your final comments on this, then we go to the next.
Chair, let me say that it's good that CS is here so that we can share our frustration as a Senate with you. Sometimes you don't sit where we sit.